Hey, what's up, guys? It's Boomy here with the awesome Cast Millions, and I'm making this video because she and I were just talking on the phone, and we were sharing some things that have to do with leadership. And this is like, oh, great! There may be some people who are wanting to know about Lurralife's leadership, who's behind it. What are people thinking about the leadership? So we said, let's make this into a video so we can give other people what they need to know. So Cass, everything rises and falls on leadership, and leadership in business is really, really important. And you were just sharing with me about Travis Martin, the CEO of Lurralife. And you had some thoughts and opinions. I had some thoughts and opinions. So I just want to keep it real, and let's make this video for the people and to talk a little bit about what we feel about Travis Martin.
Well, you and I have been in this business for 6+ years, and I am just so happy and grateful that I stuck it out because you saw the vision 6 years ago. Honestly, I didn't, but I just was determined to hang in there. And the main reason I hung in there was because of the leader that you are. And I knew if you could see it, then it was real. So I hung in there with you, and I'm so glad I did because everything has gotten so much better. Everything that you saw happening with this company is now happening. We're international now. We have a brand new back office that's so appealing and beautiful. We have new systems, we have new products, we have all kinds of programs in every way that a person needs help, whether it's with their health or their wealth.
Mm-hmm.
We have a way to help them. And I was just sharing with you how proud I am of our CEO, Travis. Like, it really feels good. I've been in network marketing for many years with other companies, and not saying anything bad about any of them, but I just feel so good and grateful right now to be working with a company that has a CEO like Travis Martin.
Yes.
He
Now,
is
as
amazing.
so let's get specific because people want to know. Okay, he's awesome. Well, name something that you like about him. So, what is something that he's brought to the table that you like? And then I'll share my opinion on that.
Well, first of all, I like the vision that he had for the company and how he went to work immediately and diligently and through all, circumstances, and there's always going to be trials and stuff to go through, but he went through it all to make sure that we got everything we need to have a company that is thriving and growing and truly serving and helping the people. So his vision is
Yeah.
just magnificent, and the way he worked to make it happen. Then I love the fact
Well, let me
that
hold.
he's
Let me comment on that. So let's go back and forth. So we'll pick a topic, and you go and I go. So you talked
okay.
about that vision. That was really important to me as well. The Bible says people, well, without a vision, the people perish. And
Right.
so while we had some good things going on when we were O2 Worldwide before we branded to Lurralife, it wasn't great. It wasn't what I really wanted to see. And when Travis came here, the vision did get clearer because you could see how he wanted to build this to be a legacy company that lasted a long time and was a solid opportunity for people all over the world. So I agree with you. That vision was awesome. So what's the second thing?
The second thing I love about him is he's not a CEO that tells us what to do. He is doing it all. He's behind the scenes making things happen for us. And then he's in the field, in the trenches, working and doing it with us. Our LG lifestyle, our uh, 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 um, 10K life with the how many steps is it?
10
Um,
steps a day.
10,000 steps a day. Like you see videos of him walking and getting them steps in and encouraging us and giving us tips. Like, he is in the field doing the work with us.
Yeah.
And we wanted to go international. Now we're international. We're open in other countries, and he's traveling to those countries, not to be on Zoom talking to the people. Yeah, well, I'm the CEO of the company. No, he is going there, touching people, shaking people's hands, talking to them, training them, making sure that everybody has everything they need. And so that really impressed me with him.
Yeah, I agree with you. I was going to say the same thing. Travis will jump on a plane in a minute to help a new market become even more viable. So he's really in tune and in touch with the field. So I like that. If you decide to join us here at Laura Life, you're going to really love that. Love that too. The other thing I love about Travis is he listens to the field. Not that he's going to do everything everyone requests. I mean, that wouldn't even be reasonable, but there have been many things that leaders have requested, and he does his best to accommodate if it makes sense and is in alignment with the vision, or at least we have an ear to hear. He has an ear to hear us out. So I love that as well.
And there's something else about him that's wonderful too. I was trying to think of the phrase that we used to use within our big group years ago, about recognition and praise. And I can't remember how we used to say it. Angela Mathis used to say it all the time when she took
Mm.
the intros, but you know what I'm talking about. So Travis does that, like he gives the recognition. I think every week or two, he has a Zoom where he recognizes people in the field for their accomplishments and achievements. Like he gives you that. That makes people feel good. You got to give praise. When you're
Mhm.
working with people and you really want to, you see them growing and achieving, you got to recognize them. You got to give them that praise, and not only praise but rewards. There's all kind of rewards that he has for us. And I mean, I really love that he made it his business. I think it's weekly where he does a Zoom
Those
and
spotlight
recognizes.
issues.
Yeah, the spotlight,
Yeah.
recognizing people. And it's not just the top leaders, he recognizes everybody. He doesn't see anybody as the little man. Like if you're working towards a goal to achieve, what you want to achieve with this business, he's helping everybody, and he's going to encourage you and make you feel good and recognize you. Like that's just, I think that's one of the really wonderful things that he does for us.
Yes. And if you want to see some of those spotlight interviews, go to Laura Life's YouTube channel and you will absolutely be inspired by the stories of the brand partners who have locked themselves in here with Laura Life and who are literally transforming their lives and finding more success than they have in the past because of this opportunity. So go to the company's YouTube channel and then you can see the spotlight interviews that Cass is referring to. All right, Cass, we got time for maybe one or two more points.
Well, not just with recognizing and praising us in the field, he does the same thing with the people that work side by side with him in the corporate office. He doesn't come onto a Zoom and just talk to us himself. He always brings somebody with him from the staff. So he makes sure we know
Yeah.
who everybody is behind the scenes and what they're doing to help us, and let them help to explain the systems. And he ain't got to be the one doing it all the time. He makes sure that he brings everybody in and he makes us all feel like one big family.
Oh, that's important. That's a really important point. I'm so glad to see the company now having more of a connection, even between leaders. Like I suggested a leadership council to Travis, and next thing you know, we absolutely had it. So now we've got leaders from France and Trinidad and Tobago and the US and South Africa and other people coming on board where we get to connect. And the years ago, the company was so disconnected. You didn't know who was doing what. You didn't know what leaders were here on board with the mission. And now there's more unity. There's more cross line support of one another. That's really important. That is more collaboration towards the common goal and vision. And that's really, really helpful. So last thing, and then I'll go ahead and wrap it up. Anything else for us?
I think that's it for me. I'm just excited and grateful and happy that I am still here with this amazing company, with these amazing products, and a CEO that, cares about the same things that we care about.
Well, I was really pleased when you started talking to me about how much Travis meant to you, and you just were looking at him and you loved the things that he was doing to help this company. And I agree. I also want to share this. When people are looking, some people are really looking like who's the CEO, who's behind it, and understand that Travis is a human. You're never going to have somebody that you agree with everything they do 100% of the time. So understand that if leadership is important to you and you say, okay, man, I like what Travis is doing, there may be times where he disappoints you. There may be times where you don't agree what he does. Same thing with you as a leader. Your team isn't always going to agree with the way that you do things, but we're all human. Just like I make mistakes, you make mistakes, Travis will make mistakes because this just, I mean, we're just all just doing life. But I love the fact that he has been with companies in the past, Cassandra, like big legacy companies like Mirinda with Tahisha Noni. He was on the corporate staff. And so he knows like the look of a legacy company. He knows the things that should be in place to help the field to really build a viable, long lasting organization. In his last company, I think he said they did over 100 million. I don't know. I don't think he's been with a lot of different companies on corporate staff, but I know those two main ones. And with the last one, because of the walking program he instituted, that really helped with persistency, meaning when people came to the business and they were involved in the different programs, they actually stuck longer and stayed longer and had more success and more volume. So Travis has done a really good job of moving us from what I call a mom and pop company
Yes.
into a company that has the look and the infrastructure that true leaders want to see, to say, okay, I can build here. I can make this my home. I'm loving what I see. I love the look of what I see. And I'm also loving the experience for myself and for my team. So I appreciate Travis for all of that. And as good as it is, it's just going to keep on getting better because we're at the start. You mentioned 6 years. Boy, is this time gone fast. But we started
Mhm.
out as O2 Worldwide. Then Travis came on board in 2019. That's when we rebranded to Lurralife International. So it's only been 3 years since we've been under the Lurralife tag under Travis's leadership. And that's nothing, right? We're just
Right.
getting
We're
started.
just getting started.
We're at the beginning. So if you're looking for an opportunity, a great company, great leadership, I love Travis being the CEO of the company. We're going great places. He's putting together a great corporate staff, but also we've got great leaders like the one that you see here, like Cassandra. Cast Millions is awesome. She's building internationally, forming a team in Nigeria. She's waking up early in the morning to be able to support her team because they're like 7 hours ahead of us or something, and she wants to be there for them. So if you're looking for that type of leadership in the field as well, you may want to check out Cass, and she's definitely going to be there, a hard worker, and looking forward to really, really big things with her with this company. Again, she's loyal. She's a product of the product. She has videos out there, so you can research her and give her a call. So, hey, Cass, I'm not going to have you give your number because maybe other people may want to use this video, but just tell them what's your handle, how do they reach you if they want to reach out to you. Cast
Uh,
Millions.
Cass Millions. Cass is the first name and Millions is the last name. And I just want to say, this is our way of saying we appreciate you, Travis. You always do a spotlight on us. So here's the spotlight on you. Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you. All right, guys, get back to whoever showed you this video. And if you're looking for a sponsor because you don't have one, well, then, hey, we'd love to have you as part of our team. All right.
Yeah,
See you guys later.
absolutely.
Awesome day. Bye bye.
Bye bye.